that's actually where the NRC and the CAA becomes really, really important. And that is also one of the motivators of why we started our activism in Europe, because we understood this problem of how the state has itself created an exception in the state of Assam. And we knew that this is now going to be the scenario across the country, right? And now if you read the CAA Act, it allows everyone who's not a Muslim an access to citizenship, which is fine. But why are you not allowing Muslims? Right? Mr. Amit Shah said that it is a refugee law. No, it is not. It is an amendment to your Citizenship Act. Right? It has that in its title itself, Citizenship Amendment Act. It doesn't say the refugee law of the country.
If it were refugee law, it could still have been fine?
I won't say that it would have been. I think it would have been struck down on its validity against the international law, which the Supreme Court at some point held is also the source of law for the country. Because the Refugee Convention, first, India is not a signatory to the Refugee Convention, but Article 2 of the Refugee Convention very straightforwardly provide the definition of refugee. And the idea is if the country is signatory to it, they should take it as is. Right? And this definition basically says persecution based on your religion, nationality, race, gender, membership of a particular social group. It doesn't specify the religion. It means based on your religion, if you're persecuted, you can enter. But this specification of Hindus entering from Pakistan, X6 entering from this part of the world, etc., that is not for the purpose of the written law. That is the purpose of procedural aspects that a refugee protection officer would need to determine whether this particular religion is being persecuted in the country of origin or not.
The extension of that logic happened in Assam in a way that not just Bengali Muslims, but all Muslims in Assam into that idea of suspicion.
Yes.
But also all of the Bengali Muslims in India are also in the idea of suspension of infiltration.
Yes.
And recently in Gurugram, Bengali Muslim migrant workers were targeted.
Yes.
A lot of Bengali Muslims live here.
Yeah.
So in a way, that narrative is, subtly seeping into.
Yeah, and with the NRC narrative of, which got created, like the countrywide NRC that Amit Shah proposes to do, I think it's not just the Bengali Muslims, but all the Muslims of the country who are, falling into this state of exception.